In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally or do you hang on to your seeds? 14 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse, Season 3. For the first week's greenhouse competition, every single player entered the greenhouse. The first 10 to enter would receive a seed, and everyone could choose between a seed hunt, one of the flower powers, and a poison seed. A poison seed can start off the poison daisy chain unilaterally. After all 3 flower powers were already chosen, Nick chose a poison seed, and Edmund had a few things to say about Nick's turn in the greenhouse.
They were shady boots. They tried to get me, girl, but I finessed my way in here. We planned a whole chain, okay, so that I would be the next one in here. And then Nick picks Jack. Nick was supposed to pick Kat, who was gonna pick me. Girl, what are you doing? Thomas chose fire. I don't want to get in no murky-ass water. And I don't want to climb, so I think I will stay. Oof, do I want the poison seed? Sorry, I'm being dramatic. I'll take her.
All right, good luck.
Thank you. I picked the Earth Seed Hunt in the greenhouse. Earth Hunt. The seed is buried under the purple X. Connect the purple dots to make the purple X. You do not need a shovel. Girl, I do not know how to do riddles. I will tell you that right now. So this is probably a lost cause. I should have just taken the poison seed. But they tried to do me dirty. They really tried it, but I finessed my way. Luck was on my side, the universe was. So we'll see what happens, but I already have my eye on someone. I just suck at riddles, so like...
Do you want help? Would you be willing to read it?
Are we able to? I don't care.
As long as there's a camera.
I don't know if like I don't know if like the Earth are only supposed to work on it. It's my thing.
I feel like
I don't know.
us 3 at least get no benefit from it, so like
Yeah.
I don't see why there would. Or yeah, you.
It's up to you.
Right.
We don't want you to have to share information you
Well, I
don't
just
want
I
to
don't
share.
care. It's a seed. It says the seed is buried under the purple X. It has to be outside somewhere.
Yeah.
Purple.
I'm hot. Connect the purple dots to make the purple X.
Wait, so when you...
So I chose the tulip, which basically means I blocked 2 people from voting for the round. I chose a power because I wanted immunity this first round, but also I feel like this could be very beneficial later on. If I choose the right people to bank their votes, I feel like it can be very helpful in the later rounds. So, pretty excited to see how this plays out.
How you feeling about everyone else who's in the greenhouse?
I trust Brady. I know Brady from home. We're pretty good friends. I'm a little iffy on Shakira just because I feel like she tells you what you want to hear a little bit. But I don't know. Maybe the more I get to know her, the more I'll trust her.
I am super excited that I got the poison seed because all that was left was the poison seed or just a seed hunt, and like I want to be able to influence this game. Like you have to start from round 1, because if I get to the end and I want to be able to say like, okay, I made moves from round 1, even if I wasn't right out in front. I made moves to position myself to get further in the game, and I think picking that poison seed is going to be the catalyst for making relationships and making alliances to be like, okay, like let's get these numbers up. When we play this, we're all safe. And right.
Allie has the Joker role, so she chooses the next person to enter the greenhouse.
I kind of want to go in just so I can go back inside soon because I'm sweaty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So do y'all want to do rock, paper, scissors?
Sure.
Wait, who is it? So it was.
I'm going next.
Chose you.
So I'm choosing Kat next, and then we'll rock, paper, scissors.
On who the
Between y'all
Joker
two, yeah.
picks
To go
next.
into the seats,
Okay.
because there's only, what, 1, 2, 3.
Well, I need
4,
rock, paper,
5,
scissors now, because if
7,
you send me in, I have to pick a joker.
I was gonna say.
So true, bestie.
Okay. so I choose
Joker.
Joker, and you'll go. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's making sense.
Who's my Joker again, Ollie?
I am. Cat.
Cat, come on with me.
Literally all the power is inside.
I'm a little late.
Actually, who's gonna be the next Joker?
I think I'm gonna go with Zach. Zach's the next Joker.
Zach, you're the next Joker.
Okay. I want seeds. And I'm a Virgo, so I'm gonna choose Earth. It's me. Take a seed. Alright. The seed is buried under the purple X. Connect the purple dots to make the purple X. You do not need a shovel. The purple X? I don't know where a purple X is. Seed is buried under the purple X. Connect the purple dots to make the purple. Okay, I guess I'm going to look for some X's.
Told us the Earth seed, and the riddle is it's hidden under the purple X.
And like you live here, so you know where that
The
is.
purple X.
Yeah, and you probably know if we find that purple X without having like the Earth thing, can we still get the seed?
Absolutely.
A good
Well,
enemy
I
to
am,
me.
I'm personally going to act like I never heard this.
Okay.
Okay.
I will let you two know if I do find it.
Okay.
I chose fire because I figured it was a seed hunt, and like I could think of places to go hunt for fire. But the card says that I will be summoned for a special ceremony, which makes me think that it'll be something similar to last game where they had to pick a target. So I'm anxious to see what this means.
So, how are you feeling about everybody else in the greenhouse?
Good. I'm confident with the 3 people in power this week. I think we have a strong relationship, so I don't think I'm in danger this week, which is good. And yeah, I'm this first round. I'm just trying to like form relationships and try to make people trust me.
Because they all did scheme at first, and they have all the power inside.
I'm gonna pick Allie to go in.
and then
Whoever Allie picks.
And then
picks
Allie's
me
gonna pick me as Joker, and I'll pick Olivia.
Sounds
Or are you going in?
next.
Next.
After I was because she and I had like rock paper scissors.
Allie's picking Jack as Joker, and Jack's picking you to go in.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting right.
I know. It is like the very
You're Joker. Then you pick you as Joker, right? Okay.
Go
The
have
real
fun.
con of
Someone's
going
still
in
after
last
you.
is just not getting a seed, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 4 of us aren't going to see.
4 of us.
Well, unless you pick a seed.
Oh, wow.
But
yeah,
if
you're not gonna
if
get
the
it.
You won't get an
last
automatic
one-
seed
Right.
from Taylor.
You're Joker, so you're
I
picking
pick
someone.
you to go in,
You pick me to go in?
and then you pick somebody who's gonna pick me to go in.
Yes. And who am I picking?
I can pick him.
Okay. Okay. So.
Yeah, I guess.
I pick her to go in.
Okay.
I mean, as long as I have people I can trust, I'm fine.
You know, like,
I will.
who's the next Joker?
Jack is the next Joker.
Jack is the next Joker. Come on in.
All right. Allie chooses the remaining poison seed. Ooh, why do you make this choice?
Just because I want to be a little shady, 1, and 2, I think I could have a strong alliance with those people out there. I kind of made a little bit of a little pact. So it might work against me, but I can hold it against people. Hey, besties.
Do you have Earth?
I don't, but
Okay.
what are y'all's,
I think you guys should
do y'all
find
mind
it
sharing
early.
your clues?
They have the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the seed is buried under the
Oh,
purple
you have the
X.
poison seed.
I do.
Connect the purple dots to make the purple X. So we need to find
I think you two
don't
should
need
start
to-
looking now because you read it out loud to people, and I don't know that. Like, you don't know if you can trust them or not.
You're right.
Yeah.
I would start looking.
Okay.
I mean, do y'all
there-
want to look together
Is there
and
a
just...
not a tic-tac-toe board, but like something like that around?
I don't know the property well.
Actually, over here.
Do you? Should we split up into duos so it's like a little less sus?
Well, then
if
why
all 4
don't...
of us?
Do you two want to go together?
Sure.
I mean, us two?
Well,
can do
because
that.
we both have 2 Earths, so how about we just split up?
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
we can find someone.
And
And
Brady,
if one of us
you're going?
finds
Yeah, I'll go
it,
with you.
just
Cool.
promise that we'll get to each other.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I can say like for the next couple of rounds that I can pick you. I don't know how the rest of the game is gonna go, but we're good for now. And I don't expect you to be completely loyal to me the entire game either.
Exactly.
So we can have like a couple of rounds where we're loyal to each other, and then like reconvene.
Yeah. Just you helping me find the seed. I feel like we can like
Oh, yeah.
bounce back.
And girl, you get the seed if we find it. It's your clue.
Yeah. But I don't think anyone else knows. Thomas knows.
Thomas and Nick know, and then Allie and Kato. So that is
That's
half of the people looking for it. So I think we should all like
Let's go, y'all.
let's find it now.
We're in a wreck.
Let's get them, girls.
Let's find it early.
I am gonna go talk to some people.
I'm just bad at riddles. That's why I was like, who wants to help?
More or less.
I mean, Thomas
But it
lives
says
here, so
connect the
help
purple
us.
dots. Yeah, I bet you Thomas is gonna get it real quick.
I feel like we should spread out.
No, Thomas
I think we
said
should.
that for your sake, he'll act like he never heard.
Aw, that's
so
sweet.
you can trust him.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna look for it.
With the clue? Sure. Everyone's like freaking out about it. I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
What's going on?
Purple dots.
Purple X. Connect the purple dots to make the purple X. Okay.
You know?
There's a purple thing right here.
Uh-huh.
And I saw another purple thing over there.
Connecting.
So perhaps it's like a... Thank you.
Well, where's that other one?
The other one is like on the other side of this car. Did you see the other one?
Where is it?
It's like right here.
The other one.
Where's the other one?
Right there.
It's like right there and right there. So I think
But you need to make an X. You need to find one more. Is there one over here?
No, I've looked all up and down the driveway.
I am fine with not getting a seed. If y'all have my back, so
I will.
get nominated.
I really like this little group. I think
Yeah.
like, a lot of us are kind of in the same headspace of like
Don't want to, because we're the last ones, and all the power's already inside.
we have to acknowledge that.
I'm not
so we're
saying
the
all.
last one. So if any of us are on the clock, I mean, we'll see how the round goes. But like, we do have to remember
Yeah.
they are at like.
Yeah.
We also, I do want to like encourage like us to like also individually like talk to like these powers,
Yeah.
which I know we're all gonna do.
And
but,
like, I'll keep you guys
to just
updated.
keep us in mind.
I'll
Yeah.
let you know.
'Cause, like, I'm not
Anything
saying-
I know, I'll have y'all back. If you have mine,
She got it.
We got the
and
words.
I will just. Do y'all want me to be Joker for the rest of it, and I can be one of the last ones to go in?
If you're fine with that, that's fine. And it doesn't matter anymore. We're not gonna get the seed.
Yeah, I'll pick him.
Okay. Do you want to do that now?
Oh yeah, you can go.
Because we know I'm next Joker, so I can send in Olivia.
Okay.
Are you ready with your decision?
Like spread out.
Wait, it was. You. Zach.
Zach, you're coming in.
I didn't mean to point. That was rude.
Oops. I almost forgot. Who's going to be the next Joker?
Gabrielle right there.
Gabrielle right there. All right. Come on in.
Okay, so I'll send in Olivia.
All right, you get a seed. Talk us through your decision.
Picking air. Keep that in mind. You keep that one. It's a safe element for me.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm good to go.
Come back. Christian, you could go with him.
So how are you feeling right now?
That was, I mean, I was not expecting people to go for, powers immediately. I was kind of like thinking there was going to be like, ooh, like who's it going to be? Who's going to pick it? Who's going to take that sacrifice? But Shakira went and Brady went. And so I'm a little worried that like maybe they had talked before. Maybe they had kind of decided something with the powers. So I'm a little weary about that. I was kind of expecting people to kind of like talk a little bit more before that. Maybe that conversation was sad and I didn't know. Yeah, so I'm more on edge at the first challenge than I thought I would be. So, go.
Who's going in?
Olivia.
Olivia, come with me. And one more thing. Who's the next Joker?
Jack.
Okay.
Jack, you're the next Joker. Go on in. All right, Olivia. You get the last seed.
Thank you. I was nervous about
You'll bring that to Holly. She's in that original holding area y'all were in.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Don't choose it.
Ooh, white air.
There's only one left, and it sounds intriguing. Water sounds intimidating, because I don't want to get wet. So,
Makes sense.
ang.
So you're gonna make sure you get that frisbee inside the hula hoop. It is down over there. You gotta get that frisbee in that hula hoop in as little tries as possible, and you will be timed. So if you tie, the time will be the deciding factor. All right, I'm gonna start the timer when you make your first throw. All right. All right.
Oh, wow, it's hot out here. Oh my god. That was exhibiting of my frisbee skills. That was not expected.
Okay. How you feeling right now?
Good, sweaty, nervous, tired, but excited.
As far as the game goes, how is your strategy going?
I think it's going well. I kind of want to come across as a little like unassuming, and I think that's working. I have people who are like, yeah, I'd love to work with you. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll work with whoever. I don't think anyone I'm with has like hard alliances right now, which is good. People picking the powers early made me nervous, but I think some of them are willing to work with me, so that's reassuring.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Who do you feel comfortable with, and who are you not feeling comfortable with?
Rogue and Nick are great. Jack's great. I think I'd like to work with all of them. Shakira makes me nervous because she picked Rose right off the bat. But you know, all power to her because she's safe. Yeah, the people who like chose big powers or like poison ivy and stuff are kind of concerning to me.
Olivia is later informed that she won the air hunt.
Jack, did you mess up?
Oh, are we final twoing it?
I'll go in last if you don't want to.
I don't really care.
I don't care that much.
I mean, it doesn't matter anymore.
There's not really that much left. Yeah.
Automatic seeds anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so no seeds. I'll have you back. Because it's scary.
We're gonna have to work overtime.
Yeah. But if there's still 2 seed hunts left,
Yeah, I want to see hunt.
then
Because we could always.
if I get a seed hunt, I'll tell you guys about it and we can look for it together.
When is the auction?
They do an auction every round if people want to bid on it.
Worst comes to worst, if someone gets, you could pool and uproot, just a possibility. But
Yeah.
I was just saying there's a way out if there is a way.
Because we
You know what I
can
mean?
we can pull seeds.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna have to.
But I mean, like, we want to do it. I guess not early on.
Do y'all
in
want
case-
don't want to rock paper scissors for who goes in?
Oh, I don't care. You can go.
Okay. Fine. Cool. It's fun. I'm afraid there's like 10 people in there who have already.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Okay. Do we have a decision?
We do.
Who's going in? Hey, come on, Shane. And also, Shane.
Who's the next Joker? It's gonna be Abrielle.
Do you want to go in last or?
I'm going last. I'll go in last.
Doesn't really care.
Neither. I mean, we get a clue either way.
At this point, we're not getting seeds, and we're just getting whatever's left.
We may not have seeds, but we have relationships.
Your name tag's coming off, and I was just about to like put it back, but didn't want to.
I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know.
I'm fucking pissed. Why am I the last 4? Like, what is going on? Edmund, my dude. I'm coming. No, I'm just joking. But we're gonna have to work overtime to figure this out because it's not fun to be picked last. But gotta do what you gotta do.
Water hunt.
There's a set of vases under the tree in the fenced area. One of them has a ping pong ball in it. Retrieve the ball for a seed. If any of the vases are moved or lifted, no one gets the seed. Water.
I'll send you next. Sure. Okay.
Do we have a decision?
Yes, I'm gonna send Bryn in.
Hey, Bryn, come with me.
Why don't I know my road? They're gonna be like,
Also,
second
wait.
first, you know.
Bryn, who's the next Joker? Keep in mind, this will be the last person to go in.
Abrielle.
Okay. Ew, why water?
I'm a Cancer.
I follow.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck.
Cool, thank you.
I don't think I prepared as much as I necessarily should have, so I'm just trying to listen rather than talk. I absolutely zero strategy behind choosing this. Beyond just there were 2 fire and 1 water, and I took the water. So yeah, that's it.
So how are you feeling about everyone else right now, or those in the greenhouse?
To be quite honest with you, off the top of my head, I only know that Shakira has something from the greenhouse because I was way too engrossed in everybody else's conversations. So, yeah, I'm really truly just winging it. And I'm hoping that'll work in my favor and that people will think that I'm like playing dumb on purpose, but I'm playing dumb on serious, so.
Who's gonna go in next?
Okay, I'm just making sure I got the right thing. So
Yes.
me and you.
Yes,
Secret Alliance.
yes,
Okay.
me and you.
Cool.
I'm gonna pick Jack to go in next.
Okay, Jack.
Yeah, I mean,
Leave me something good in there.
don't share it with other people though. You know,
Okay,
me and
I
you.
got
There's no one left to be Joker.
Fire.
Only fire
That
is
one.
left. Okay.
Okay. Do that.
Sure.
Okay. I don't know.
Alright, you can hold up.
Okay. Have fun, Abria.
Okay, I'll see you in a second.
Come on in, Abrielle.
Alright, let's... Wait, I thought he just got fire. Or I thought Thomas had fire.
There are multiples of the hunts.
Oh, well look, there's only one option left.
Alright, you can go ahead and open it and read it here.
Okay. Jack is magic. Fire Hunt. You will be summoned for a special ceremony. Prepare to make a bold choice. Is that an anonymous bold choice?
We'll have to see.
Okay. Just
All
let
will
me
be
know.
revealed.
Ooh, it's great. Okay.
Am I allowed to do things? No, you're not supposed to move it!
Oh.
Wait, don't touch it, no! Damn it. What?
Cause we don't get the seed now.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
me.
you had to fill it up with water.
I didn't have it though. I didn't know there was a rule.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
you're still good.
It specifically said no.
Oh.
But that's okay.
It was moved.
Yeah.
And yeah, unfortunately, your hunt has been sabotaged.
I didn't know.
Oh my
How
god.
dare you? I'm joking.
Also, fire hunt people, meet me at the greenhouse.
We all kind of knew each other from LSU. Like, we all have a lot of mutual connections, so I already kind of love them. So I think this is going to be a really good group. Yeah. And, like, now that I have the poison thing, like, we can use that to our advantage.
Definitely.
And, because here's what I was thinking.
Yeah, tell me what you're thinking, because really, honestly, there's nothing in my brain right now.
There's just a tiny little thought. I'm thinking we would want to do it like round 3, which is the round right before jury.
Right.
And we can get a threat out. Like, if we can get the numbers up, we can figure out who we need to get out right before jury.
Right.
And that guarantees us a spot in jury. So.
True.
Thomas,
just
fire hunt, right?
Yes, I need to go.
Bye.
I'll be back.
Awesome. But are you riding with anybody? Like,
Jack and I are hanging out.
oh, he's sweet. I love him. He's sweet. He's such a cutie.
Yeah.
And then I was talking, I was talking about like Brady and Shakira, and they haven't said anything about like nominations or anything. Which, I mean, I'm not surprised. But
I'm thinking, sorry.
you know,
I'm absorbing a lot. I haven't done critical thinking in like
a while. No, I get that.
Yeah, that sucks because now we didn't get a seed and now we don't have another one. Like, I'm at 0. So, how you feeling?
I don't know. Just absorbing.
Yeah.
Thinking.
I think all the powers are talking right now. But I think we need to go find the other big group. You probably talk to him, and I'll go talk to the other big group. They might be inside.
Okay.
Because we're going to be easy targets since we were like on the last pick. So we have to try and make something happen. You okay?
Yeah, I'm totally fine. Okay. I'm just thinking.
Alright, everyone, this is the fire hunt, and it's time to bring the heat. Much like last season, each of you has to pick the name of another contestant. That person will be your target. The first of you to outlast your target in the game will earn 2 seeds. The other 2 will get nothing. Okay? So if Jack's target gets eliminated first, he wins 2 seeds. But if Jack gets eliminated before his target, then nothing happens.
I see.
Okay, so it's the first of you to outlast your target wins. Does this make sense? I can clarify.
Does
if I
it
need
get
to.
revealed that like I get 2 seeds? If say like I pick someone, they go home. Is it like publicly known that oh Jack picked them to go home, he gets 2 seeds?
Oh yes, we will be publicly revealing your targets to the whole cast and posting them on the wall.
Is that when they're revealed, or is that like right now we're you're
It'll be
revealing?
right before the seed immunity competition.
Can I pick myself?
You cannot pick yourself.
Do y'all want to all pick each other?
And like not actually target each other.
Oh, wait,
Thomas
no.
said no.
Okay, just
I mean,
suggestion.
that is an option.
Because then if we pick each other, then no one's gonna vote for. You won't want to vote for us, because then someone else will get 2 seeds. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Do we want to make this a little alliance?
Sure. Let's do that.
Lasting this round or further, or just for this situation?
I mean,
whatever.
however long we need this to be. I mean, I like that so that we don't get blood on our hands.
Because I think
you know,
for
like, and-
all 3 of us to pick one person,
Right,
then
right.
like how easy would it be to put all 3 of us up? Because 3 people go up.
Right.
Because then they don't want to vote someone out, because then one of us out, because then one of y'all gets 2 seeds.
Let's do it. Y'all just want to pick each other?
Do you want to just like go in rotation?
Is that like y'all are good with that?
Yeah, if y'all are.
It seems like the safest like publicity move. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, and okay, we can either like play it up and say like, oh, I'm coming after you, Jack.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I get it. Where you're like,
Where people think that we're going after each
We
other,
can be
but
like,
we're
yeah,
kind of chill.
we talked about it, but like I actually am.
yeah, Thomas, he's on my like he is my target.
Not how
And
both
then-
picking me.
Oh.
But then if they're like, oh my gosh, yes, Thomas is such a threat, then I can be like, oh, interesting. And then I can tell you.
That's ooh, wait.
Period.
Oh, wait.
See, that's why I think
wait,
this
you
works
know,
really well.
You're right. You're
It's
right.
like actual strategy to be played here. Like,
No, because it does like get it incentivizes people to talk about like the other two to
Yeah.
each other.
And I think
So-
publicly it makes us look better for not picking targets this early.
Yeah.
But also gives us better intel and
how soon did you
a
go
fun
in
little
on
group.
the first
On
challenge?
the first,
Yeah.
I think I was like 5th or 6th choice.
Okay, because we made a.
we were last.
Gotcha.
And,
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
So go for each other.
Okay. Is there any certain...
Make your choices.
I'll go for Thomas.
Okay. Well, then
Am
I
I
would
bad
have to
over
go
here?
for
Yeah,
you.
you'll go for me.
And then you go for Jack.
Alright.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Cry.
Alright. Choices have been locked in. Let me get a picture.
I feel like early on, I want to make safe moves and not put myself in everyone's attention. So I feel like that's a real saving face kind of moment, you know? Like, I don't want to pick someone that's not in that group that doesn't know the intentions. Because the intentions can very easily be misconstrued. And I'm not trying to go home first, or second, or third. We're trying to make it to the end. So we'll see.
Do you trust them?
I trust Abrielle. Because we were the last 2 for the first challenge, so we made a promise to each other to be allies. And so Thomas is a part of that now, I guess. But we'll see. I don't know. I trust Thomas, but we need to get through this first round to see.
So, we just picked our targets for the fire seed
You have
hunt.
me.
I chose
I have
Abrielle.
Jack.
But we just
And-
kind of did a 3-way swap.
I think it would be better for us publicly and give us a little protection moving forward.
Yeah.
Some little intel maybe.
Right. So I'm gonna look out for your back.
I got you.
And though you're my target, like I'm not.
If you play it up and like someone tells me, hey, Thomas is gunning for you, then I'm gonna know you're doing your job.
Right. Exactly. So.
And I don't think Jack seems very eager because like we were the last 2 in for picking these.
Gotcha.
And he was like, "Are you gonna be like a thing? Like, are you gonna be a thing?" And I was like, "Okay, we can
Sure.
do a thing." So I do not think he's gonna like actually go after
Like,
you.
okay.
I think
Okay.
you could definitely work with him.
Yeah.
Be a solid.
And like if we find out that either one of us is actually going against each other, then like that just gives us all the reason to get each other's seats.
Yeah.
Like if Jack ever says my name, we're getting him out so we can get your seats. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it goes.
And I think that works, especially if we are, even if we're not gunning for each other and one of us goes home, that gives the other 2 seeds power.
Right.
I think it
Exactly.
works.
Thomas finds another purple dot behind a post.
right here. And that one has two. Kind of like that one. But
Where are they pointing? Are the lines pointing?
I think it's like do and do.
And I thought it was in the middle, but then I got stung by a wasp, and that was thwarted.
I think the lines might just be connected. Like this one is 1 and 1 and 2 and 2. Like
another one over here.
There might be.
Like a coordinate grid.
I just want my seed, man.
Oh wait, although this isn't an X.
No, it's connect the dots.
Okay.
To make an X.
Oh, gotcha,
So
okay.
1, 2, 3. I'm assuming one's over there somewhere, so it has to be a visible field. So I don't want to do that. Well, actually, maybe. I wonder if we could see through there. I really don't want to run the flowers, though.
I know. I feel so bad. Poor Miss Dee Dee. Oh, I thought that leaf was a seed. I was like, oh.
You found it?
No, I saw a leaf. And I thought, I'm sorry. I should have said that louder.
Well, so what happened was we came up with an order to pass it on, and Nick messed up the order.
Come on. I want to hear the drama.
None of us were.
So-
We had like a problem with like the handing off
Well,
Joker.
me specifically, like I was in one group talking about who we were all gonna pick, and then I went to the other group, and then time was up, and then it was all messed up, and they didn't pick me.
Like it was like it was confusing on like who was getting Joker and who was picking who next. Because I was confused, so like I wouldn't. They didn't seem like there was drama, and I think they probably just confused the Joker.
So I was gonna say, was it just confusion, or
think
was it actually?
I think it was just confusion, but I'm just dramatic.
and that makes for a great TV show.
Yeah. I wouldn't jump on it. I think they would just like maybe say something in there.
Oh no, I'm gonna talk to him. I'm really not mad. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I don't know what happened with the competition because I thought you were picking Catherine, who was then gonna pick me, but then you picked Jack.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Which I don't care anyways because like we're here.
Oh, yeah, no. I think I got confused with I think it was like I got confused with like the
Yeah, well that's fine. I figured I went to the other group and talked, and they
was-
were talking, and y'all were talking still.
you know it was it wasn't like a like.
No, I know.
Oh
that.
yeah, sorry. Like when
But I just all I said was I was just like, oh, after
like
the
that's sketchy.
Yeah, I'm not calling you sketchy. I was just like, oh, I thought I was supposed to get that. So if you hear that, I just want you to know.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
I just don't want you to think we should be.
Right. No, exactly. And like, yeah, and don't think I'm shitty either. Like, I'm just
No.
dumb. And it's like,
Shut up.
it's like 9 in the morning. Like,
No, you're fine. I just, because I did say something right after, I was like, what the fuck? I thought I was supposed to get that. Just because I'm dramatic.
good.
So I just didn't want you to think I actually had animosity towards
Awesome.
you. Okay, cool. We're good.
I have something else to play.
Okay.
I feel like I trust both of y'all.
Yeah. Oh, these are
and-
2 people I wanted to like work with. for
And
sure.
this, so it like blocks you from voting this round,
Mhm.
but you get an extra vote in a future
So are you
round.
saying
so
like that.
if y'all want to, I could use it on y'all, and then whatever round you play that, there's 2 extra votes. So yeah, this would basically, you guys would get no votes for this round, but I feel like extra votes are more beneficial later on than now.
Fine. Yeah.
So up to you guys. If you guys don't want to, I can definitely find
Yeah,
other
and like,
people.
and ultimately like I think we can make a determination like after noms are set.
Yeah.
But no, like I really like the 2 of y'all, so I'm like, okay, good. Like I can get them over.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
Because,
think
like,
it's-
I know, like-
Okay, yeah. So we just wouldn't get to vote for whoever the nominees were.
For this
for
round.
this round.
But
Right.
I think it's any round of your choosing later on. You can
That
choose.
you
can
you have
do
an
the
extra
second
vote.
So even if not if you're nominated.
Yeah, not if you're
okay,
nominated.
right. That makes sense. I'm just making sure, covering all my bases. But
So
okay, so I get like 2 votes in a future round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed.
yeah, I just don't want to be shady with this. Like I want to give it to people who I trust. Who
Well, here's what I'm thinking. Would you want to block one of us and then block somebody else so that way, like, it's not like, oh, like, he's blocking both of them, like, that's...
Oh,
but like no one really. I mean, whatever you want, whatever you think. That's a great idea. I don't think anyone knows that we're like
people get paranoid and stuff.
They do.
I also don't want to give the second vote to someone who I'm like iffy about.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna talk to other groups.
Okay, Yeah. that sounds
but
good. Me too.
I feel like I'll for sure pick one of you two.
Okay.
Or if both of you guys are okay with
Okay,
it.
cool.
And then if I find no one else is really good,
Then I think then the two of us would
Yeah.
so that way you're not getting like too much quality.
Yeah, yeah.
And we, yes.
Oh,
This
your
all I
shirt
know is that
matches.
this
I
gets
know.
me in the greenhouse so that I can survive for another round.
Yes.
Other than that,
That's
I'm
really
really not
smart.
thinking too much. It's crickets in my head because I'm confused.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, really.
I mean, but you don't have anybody that like you know that you're gonna put up.
No, not immediately. No, I'm gonna be honest.
I just feel it's like so early in the game.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to tell like who to choose.
Right.
So the
honestly, it might just have to be the victim. Might just have to be the person that I know the least,
I get
or just
that.
like literally haven't spoken a single
I
word
get
to.
that.
Well, I mean, obviously, so y'all would be safe because I've spoken to y'all.
I mean,
a little bonding. Yeah.
A big part of this is like getting to know everyone.
Right.
And, like,
Yeah.
talking
It's
to
hard to do
everyone.
that early on.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm glad I'm getting to talk to you because I haven't gotten to talk to you much
Yeah.
yet.
That's
Yeah, I
good.
was the last one in, so I feel like I've been isolated from everyone who's gone before me.
There's definitely a lot of game that is played.
Yeah,
There's riddles that are already being
There's
read
riddles.
out.
People are on hunts.
I mean, and I'll share
because
like
I
I
didn't tell anyone my favorite.
So I wanted to tell you, as an attempt to build some trust with you
Okay.
as power ladies,
Yeah.
I like Thomas, but I know he wants to protect Bryn. I'm saying Bryn. I don't know her. I've introduced myself and that's it.
Yeah, we know her.
And I feel like, as stupid as it sounds and like as egotistical as it sounds, when you have power, if someone has power, you should talk to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my first name. Second name, I'm still working on.
So I like that only because I feel like she's one of the only people that also hasn't come and spoken to me.
Mhm.
But will we lose Thomas as an ally if we go against something that he said?
If I'm doing it, if I'm the one saying it, I will talk to Thomas before I do it. To tell him, I'll be like, I'm
Do
sorry.
you want to pull him in, see what he thinks?
I'm gonna wait right before because I don't want him to have time to go tell her. I want.
Well, what's the backup plan just in case?
I don't know because I have another name I still have to name.
So Nick has a poison thing.
Okay.
And I think so does that one girl. I think her name's Allie.
Allie. So we don't put them up because then they'll use it against us.
No.
Or people will.
So Nick is kind of in our circle.
Yeah, he's in
And I think I'm gonna choose him for one of the extra votes later on.
Yeah. Do you know who you're gonna do for your one name?
No, I haven't. I literally haven't been thinking about it. I've been focused on this goddamn purple thing.
The wind gets pretty bad here, so I'll explain what happens in the conversation. Brady explains that Nick has said in many conversations that he likes different groups and has been actively trying to form multiple alliances. Brady also brings up potentially nominating Nick in order to keep him from using the poison seed. Shakira also brings up targeting Olivia as someone that Shakira hasn't talked to much yet.
Okay.
I want to know what's up.
So we're talking
Which one are
about
our names?
power.
Yeah.
We're trying to share some info to at least build some trust among each other. I have a name. We don't have any other names.
Who is it?
Okay, well, I've already told you guys. It doesn't matter.
It's Bryn.
I don't know her. I haven't talked to her. I've introduced myself. That's it. So that's my easy nomination. Like, that's
Yeah.
not too much blood.
But like the conflict in that is that we have kind of like a little Power 5 thing going on.
I mean, who else is in the the five, the power of five?
Oh,
Thomas.
sorry.
No,
and
you're
Nick.
good.
Thomas and
Okay,
Nick.
gotcha.
I don't want to betray Nick right
Yeah,
now. I feel
me
like
neither.
because I feel like because he's done that a lot, like been like, oh, I feel like
Other people are.
everyone else who's been in those groups might target us.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
I
So
don't
maybe
wanna-
we keep him as a shield and push other people to get in.
Yeah.
So then we don't betray him.
Yeah,
Other people do it for us.
I also don't feel good about picking Olivia.
Why?
I feel really good about her.
You feel good about it? You just vibes? Or like
No,
what?
I feel like I've talked to her a lot throughout this whole like morning and stuff.
I haven't at all.
I haven't really
I feel
either.
like you guys should give her a talk.
Okay.
Let's just say whatever happens with our powers, it doesn't matter. Because, right, we're all playing our own game.
Yeah.
But I'd say that, I mean, I'm not going to say your guys' names
Yeah, of
at
course.
all, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Or
can't.
Thomas
One.
At
But
this point.
I think that even if I do something that you may not necessarily agree with, or you may not agree with,
That we still have.
that
Yeah.
we still
A power
understand the three of us. Nick is our shield, and Thomas
Is a strong ally.
He's bestie,
Yeah.
he's buddy.
Yeah. Fight.
So, yeah, we have one name for sure that I'll say. As for the other names, who knows what's going to come out of
And
me and Shakira's mouths.
Only one name for me.
Yeah.
And it'll probably be Bryn just because she's the person that I've
Wait, that's the name I'm going to say, though.
I can't say that.
No, it has to be 3 different people.
So
Oh,
I have to
dang.
name 2, you have to name 1, and then the 3 of them are up for elimination.
Oh, okay.
So if you're okay with it, I'd like to say her name because I'm saying 2 names, and that one I'm comfortable with.
Okay, that's fine.
So I have a tulip. And basically what this means is that
you blog.
If I chose you, you wouldn't get to vote for this round.
Okay.
But you'd have an extra vote for a future round.
Yeah.
So in a future round, you'd have 2 votes instead of just 1.
I got you.
And I feel like I really trust you, and I feel like I really vibe well with you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be offended if I chose you for this?
Can I ask you if you know if the other 2 have my name in their mouth?
If they do not.
They don't?
They don't.
You promise?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like even if they bring you up, I'd fight for you.
Okay.
But you have not been in their mouth.
Okay, good. So like, if you block me this time and I'm okay with it, have 2 votes, we work together in the future.
Yeah.
And then say you need it to save
I
your
brought
ass.
you
I got
up
you.
as a good person to kind of bring into the circle.
Okay.
So not that there is a circle.
Yeah. But
besides just like
if
the
there
greenhouse
were ones
people.
before,
yeah,
you let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like my other pick for this would be like Nick, because I feel like it's also kind of like the same good vibe.
Yeah.
So
I trust you.
I trust you too.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And I do feel like more votes, like extra votes, are more beneficial later on than at the beginning.
Yeah.
We haven't made anything like past this round, but we started talking about names, so we all at least know what each other is planning. Your name hasn't come up at all, in the slightest. I'm not saying your name. Shakira, as far as I know, isn't saying your name. And Rogue, I don't think is going to block your vote. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I do want to talk to Shakira, because I haven't had a chance to talk.
Do that just in case, because she's going based off of who's talking to her and who's not. Oh, go. You can go. Okay, so I'm already nervous because I think I've made a deal with everyone here, except I have made no deals with Bryn, and I never promised anything to Olivia or Jack. So I think those are my 3 names, and if one person wins immunity out of those, I have 2, and I just have to hope Shakira doesn't say it. I am bummed because if I do say Bryn, I'm a target for Thomas. Thomas isn't going to want to work with me because that's the one person. But also maybe if it's early enough in the game, I cut him off from that relationship and he clings to me, so we'll see. But I'm going to tell him before I do it, if I do it. Stay tuned.
Have you talked to any of them?
I talked to Brady and he said that I was good. I haven't talked to Shakira yet.
Okay, neither of them have told me I'm good, but like they were all, at one point all 3 of them were helping me find my seed. And they're like, we just want to let you know, like, everyone knows the clues, so like be like careful so that way you can find it. Which makes me think they're looking out for me.
Yeah. I did want to pull you aside just because like I feel really good about us. Obviously Hopper know from earlier, but you went in so early that I haven't had a chance to like talk to you.
Yes.
So
I think me and you are on the same page.
For sure.
In terms of the game as a whole.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because you know how it works, right?
Right, and you do. Yeah.
Do y'all want to check with me over here for the seeds?
Yeah.
Because I think that like I mean, connect the purple dots.
Do you think it's in the fountain?
I just checked. Like I dug around, but it's not buried, so I'm thinking it could be in the grass. Because it's in like.
Buried don't need a shovel. Yeah, you're right. Buried under flower pots.
Yeah, buried don't need a shovel.
If worst comes to worst, I'll have 1 seed.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at least we have 1 seed. But if we can get 2 and establish that we're kind of working together, then we can save them up to buy a power.
No matter what, though, even if we don't receive, love y'all. Like,
yes. I mean, I'm not putting y'all up for anything.
And
so.
I don't even think I have that power.
Because, Kat, I know we didn't get to talk much during the.
I'm still listening.
During the challenge, like I know like Alex and I really we vibed like a lot during things like I really like this.
Yeah, I agree.
And like, I don't even. I'm gonna say for this round, we have each other's back for this round. That's not putting like a whole lot of trust like throughout the
But
whole
it's just
game.
like we're not gonna be
but
first
for this one.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I can continue working with y'all throughout.
Yeah.
Like, swear.
I just know we can't be like, yeah, I'm yours forever.
Right,
and then,
because
something
because then.
happens.
Well, because I made like a top 3 in Big Brother like super early in the game, and that kind of. You smiling? Because you know what happens.
No, I truly don't know. I'm as invested as you are.
Y'all found all 4? Where at? I wish I did. Oh wait. Huh?
That's the only thing is I don't know where this other circle is.
I bet someone already found
I bet they did, and they're just not
so
saying
it's been a
anything. That's fine.
That's fine. That's not. I mean, it's fair.
Hey.
Okay, so there's one there, one there.
Is everyone still looking for that Earth seed?
Yeah. I only know where 2 are. Do you know where another one
I
is?
have not been on it at all, so I didn't even know there was 2.
How are you feeling? Congrats on Tulip.
Thanks. I feel okay. I feel like this is the least like invasive
Yeah.
one. But I'm definitely still like not sure what I'm gonna do.
So who's so my name, I'm sorry, Bryn. I have
Okay,
to.
yeah.
The other 3 names I'm considering now is Jack, Edmund, Olivia.
Okay.
I think those make the least amount of waves.
I'm okay with anyone except for Jack. If you could do this,
So then either
this
Olivia
one,
or Edmund?
Yeah, if you could
Okay.
do this one, solid.
Deal.
Yeah.
Deal.
Okay.
And if I backstab you, sorry, babe. Sorry, babe. Just kidding. I won't.
Yeah, at least not this early on. I'm fine with it in the later rounds, but not like.
Well, I mean, like, go against your decision. I'm not gonna gun for you at any point ever, unless it's me or you.
Yeah.
Then bye, girl.
But the thing with promising too much is like, I feel like everyone's doing their own thing, and someone's gonna be like, oh, like they said this and that didn't happen.
Okay.
You know.
I also want to point out, Bryn has not come up to me or Shakira really at all.
Yeah.
Since I mean,
I
I'm about
definitely
like
told Jack to come strike up a conversation with you guys.
Okay, good.
You guys so you guys can get his vibe.
Good. Because then if I make him I'm down to make him a promise to not do it this round.
Yeah,
Get
just
his
this round at
scratched. Yeah, I'm gonna make round by round promises. Except I do trust Shakira.
Okay.
For now. What do you think?
I don't trust her.
Okay.
But
then if you're in power, take her out. When you get like, if you end up with Sunflower Rose, take her out.
Okay. I also want to talk to her about Jack. I feel like out of everyone who I've made deals with, I feel like Jack's the one I want to protect the most.
I want to know, I mean, like, I'm just kind of curious what your thinking was, like, going into the greenhouse first and grabbing a power.
Yeah.
If you're willing to share. If you're
Yeah, no, of course. So.
Because I was thinking that, like, people were going to be a bit more, like, timid, like, ooh, who's going to grab that power? Who's going to take the bullet? But, like, you went in there and you just went for it.
Yeah, so I went for it mainly just because I know that this keeps me at least safe for one round to be able to figure out what the hell is going on,
Yeah,
because I'm
yeah.
confused.
Yeah.
But talking to the other powerful people, they seem to have a little bit better grasp of what's going on.
Mhm.
So that's great. I'm glad that I have them in my corner.
Mhm.
And we were kind of just discussing like potential names that we were gonna put up. And honestly, at this point, like the names that we have will just be people that we just haven't really gotten to know very well.
Yeah.
And like obviously we know it not very well, but like, you know,
okay,
we've connected. We've connected.
We were like, when I was like getting a feel of like the game, there are some people that like I've talked to and connected to, and like we've like kind of talked about things. But like when I saw you walk in, I was like, okay, that's something that I feel like
we can trust. We can go far.
Yeah. Okay.
And so right now we were just kind of struggling because, you know, we all have to pick different names, and I feel
Yeah.
like we all have
Yeah.
the same group
People.
of people who we haven't spoken to.
Mhm.
And so we can't all say the same name. So unfortunately, someone's gonna have to not be thrown under the bus, but
But I mean, this early in the
might
game, there
have-
really isn't like something to grab onto to like.
Yeah,
I haven't gotten to talk to you like at all.
I know.
We vibed from like minute one that
Mhm.
like we met. So like I really want to work with you.
Yeah. No. I
So-
and I trust your word. Like I feel like you're.
No, exactly, and that's why like, and because I have like the poison thing,
Mhm.
so that way like we can use that.
Yeah.
for our
No.
game.
And I was just I was thinking that like it would be smart to like kind of establish like seeds among like allies, kind of like something we can like shift
like
in
a community
between.
pot.
Yeah.
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 No, I like that.
My only worry about that is like who we decide that among is like I don't want to decide it as a group because that's major alliance
What
vibes,
you mean, like-
which can be like good later in the game, but like this
at
early, I
Final
don't want
14, no.
to. I don't want to make.
One, because how are you feeling? Like, who are you like vibing with? Because ultimately, like, I want it to be like us.
Yeah. I mean everybody who was kind of like left like after the powers and the stuff was taken, I don't like necessarily have like a like I don't know people well enough yet to be like this person. It's more of like I see people who kind of have a similar headspace as me, and that was kind of the people who were left of like Abrielle and Kat and Allie and
Because
like
I was actually talking with Kat and Allie like earlier, and like if you like are also vibing with them,
Yeah.
then like that's something like that at some point if the four of us are together,
Yeah.
then we could like
Yeah, no, I agree. Those are people
something
that I feel like we're kind of in the same headspace. Like I don't say like have like established like an alliance or established but it's like I feel like we kind of have the same perspective of like when we saw everybody go for the powers, we were all like, oh,
right, like that's just it's very like risky.
yeah. So those are the kind of people that I'm like I feel good about like are not gonna like backstab or
right, like
something
we're
like that.
We're here to play hard, but we're not here to be like just like making crazy moves for the
Yeah.
sake of doing it.
Yeah, I just want to see who's going to be over ambitious because that's who I want to go.
Right.
That's
And
who
because-
I don't want them to be here. I don't want them to like be the people who like Brady. I haven't talked to you yet, but Brady, I mean to go for the sunflower.
He's like very over the top.
Yeah.
And like that
Because I got good vibes from, but now I'm like starting to feel that like it was not a genuine thing in the beginning. Not that he's not genuine, but
No,
like
but,
he was not telling me what his actual intentions were.
And he is like he's gonna be a power player. Like you can
Yeah,
tell.
no, that I mean like when you go for sunflower,
And
when there was Tulip left, because
Right.
Tulip was still there, and he was still went for sunflower, and that was
Exactly.
like so. I don't want to talk for too long.
Like I've been pulled for a chat like so many times, which is
Mhm.
nice. But it is starting to make it more like difficult because
Everyone's talking.
everyone's talking to you. So now there's no excuse I can say, oh, that person hasn't talked to me. Let me throw them under the bus. So at this point, like it literally might just have to be like a random, not a random name, but like there's nothing that I can really grasp onto this
You
early.
gotta, yeah,
you
you
know what
gotta
I mean?
use best judgment as much as you
And like
can.
whoever it is, which it literally might just be like a I hope they don't hold it against me because
I think people know.
Okay.
I mean, I think people know that like early on it's really hard to have that power.
Yeah.
How are you
How are y'all
feeling?
feeling, though?
I'm feeling pretty okay. I didn't get a seed.
Oh no, you're the last
I didn't,
Yeah,
I didn't get
I
a
was
seat
on the
either.
last.
I was the last person in.
Oh, okay.
But
That's why I'm extra nervous because I feel like I've missed all of the chit chat.
Yeah. I mean, mostly in the beginning, you miss people like sharing their clues and being
Like,
on
running
the seed
around.
hunts and stuff. I think one thing can be advantageous for you is stick close to the people that are on the seed hunts, and then maybe you can. You know?
yeah, I felt really good about you, me, and like Edmund. I think wasn't there first.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like the first group that we had in your style, we had good conversation going.
Hey,
But yeah,
what's
I
up?
appreciate
Nothing
you
much.
pulling me.
Yeah, for sure.
I also feel good about you. So.
I appreciate that. And we're good after our little
Yeah,
chat.
I'm sorry.
He's the one that ruined my seed.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No,
I didn't
he didn't have
know.
a clue, so there's no way he would have
Yeah.
known.
Yeah, someone just said we're looking for a vase, like, and so I was like, oh, is this one?
I'm literally around there like, where by a fence? I'm like, I don't even see a fence. What is going on?
And so like I saw like a little ping pong ball in there, so I was like, oh, cool.
And I'm running with water. Don't touch
Stop
it.
Yeah, that's my bad.
But yeah, thanks for chit-chatting with me.
Yeah,
and
no.
We're good.
We're good.
We're good. So I think that I'm so happy. He has to. He's one of the ones. This.
Oh, Brady, yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So I think he wants to put up Bryn.
Okay.
I know you said you felt good about Bryn.
I mean, like, I understand.
But he said that he was going to tell you just at the very last minute so that you wouldn't have a chance to go run and tell Bryn.
Oh, no. Like, if that needs
But
to happen,
I just
it's
wanted
okay.
to let you know
Yeah.
that earlier.
Yeah.
Then
No, thank you for telling me.
yeah. But when he tells you, act shocked.
Of course. I'm not trying to get you in trouble.
Yeah. So who do you think I should say? Because I also probably would have said Bryn just because she's the only person that I haven't talked to a whole lot. Everyone else is like, let me pull you for a chat. Let me pull you for a chat. And
Can I, like, tell you what my deal is?
Yeah, like,
so
legit.
I pulled the fire, and then it was me, Abrielle, and Jack, and then we just decided to make each other our targets. Like, we had to choose a target, basically, and whoever gets their target out first gets 2 seeds. And
wait,
so,
why did y'all do that? Y'all had to make each other.
Because like I didn't want to pick someone else outside, and
okay.
that they posed it, and so I was like, okay, whatever.
Fine.
May I interrupt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What y'all talking about?
Basically, my fire situation.
Oh, yeah.
We had to choose a target, kind of like the second
Yeah.
season, if y'all watched it. But
Abrielle told me y'all chose each other?
yeah, we
Okay.
just went in a
But you were able to choose? Wasn't it random last season? Actually, no, I don't think it
I don't
was.
remember how they chose last season.
Me neither.
But yeah, that's what happened.
I just honestly think someone found Earth, so, and they're just not saying anything.
Yeah, it's tricky.
We're gonna do the seed immunity challenge, so head to the
Okay.
sitting area.
So I don't know what name I'm gonna say because the name that I want to say is the same two names that Boy wants to say.
I would just choose people that were like the last 4 people, because like that means that like that were chosen to go inside the greenhouse. You know what I mean?
The last 4 people.
That don't have seeds.
I know, but like, what does that mean? Like, why is that a good option? I don't know.
Because that means they like are talking the least to people.
All right, everyone, before we get to the first seed immunity competition of the season, I have a quick announcement for you. 3 of you were sent on a fire hunt. In that hunt, the 3 players were asked to pick a target. The first person to successfully remain in the game while their target is eliminated will get 2 seeds. And I'm going to publicly announce those targets now. Woo! Thomas's target is Abrielle. Good luck. Abrielle's target
Shady Boots.
is Jack.
Not what you told me earlier.
They all just chose each other.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait.
Jack's target is Thomas.
Y'all gotta Drag Race shades.
You're related to the host, so.
I see you. Very interesting.
I played a win.
Do with that information what you will. The seed hunts have scattered the players into different areas of the house. Who will win the seed immunity competition? And ultimately, which 3 players are going to be nominated? Find out next time on The Greenhouse Season 3.